Here we go.
Marker.
Mergy movies. Hi,
Hi.
I'm Big Mike.
No,
And I'm Aquaman. I fucking wish I was Aquaman. Dude, I have weird man feelings for Jason Momoa.
everybody does. He's got this. He's got like the physique of like of an action star, but he's got the head of like a fucking Shih Tzu.
And he's got like, he's just like one of those dudes like when you go to a party, you just know it's gonna be just awesome. You know,
Something's gonna get wrecked.
something's gonna get wrecked, and he's gonna do something he's gonna say something hilariously funny. He's just one of those dudes. Anyway, yeah, and you know what? I haven't even seen Game of Thrones and all that stuff yet.
No,
whatever.
I've never watched Game of Thrones.
Yeah, and what else is he in?
He was also in Stargate Atlantis.
Yeah, right. He was in a few other shows. I haven't really seen much of him, but I've seen enough of him in Justice League stuff that I'm quite interested.
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously, if you haven't figured it out already, we're going to be talking Justice League because we are going to see it on Friday.
Nice.
So, you know, I was very skeptical of this movie because we had Man of Steel, which was we had Batman v Superman, which was apart from Batman kicking ass.
Yeah.
You know,
Ben Affleck is a decent Batman.
I totally agree. And you know, the more he talks in the trailer for Justice League and stuff, he seems a lot like the animated Batman.
Yeah, like the Kevin Conroy.
Kevin Conroy. Yeah, sorry, I drew a blank there, but yeah, it's wow. Like he's, I don't know why people bitch about him. Like seriously, like I mean,
Batfleck is not a bad bat.
no man, he's pretty damn good. Apart from the other sexual allegations against him. Let's get away from that for a minute. Okay, we talked about that already, so twice already. That's enough. Yeah. So anyway, seriously, this movie looks and we had just Suicide Squad, which was okay.
It was okay.
It had its flaws.
Yeah.
So
and then we had Wonder Woman.
Yes. See, I don't forget about Wonder Woman, but it's almost
She
like it's another genre entirely. You know,
it's like that old Sesame Street song. One of these things just doesn't belong here.
Exactly, and that's it. It's just great, that show, man. Like, it has heart. She's awesome, and may I say, she's fucking charismatic as hell. That
She
show.
is. Gal Gadot has a there was one review I saw.
Right.
The Double Toasted guys, they're on YouTube. They're fucking hilarious. Check them out.
Double toasted. Good.
Yeah. They're these older guys. They all sit there and they review movies. They're fucking hilarious. And they were talking about the scene where Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor, they go to like the headquarters and they're talking to all the generals and the politicians, and then they're gonna sneak to the front line and he's like, I lied. You know, he's like, I'm a spy. That's what I do. And the expression she gives him, they just lost it because it was the funniest fucking things. It's like, that is the expression every woman has ever made to me. This look where she just does this look with her head, and I'm like, has so much personality.
I know, right?
So much character in that little head gesture she did. And just the chemistry between her and Chris Pine is crazy.
Oh, I know, and like on top of the charismatic, she is cute as hell. Man.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Like, I'm not even talking like she's gorgeous, but she's like, what was I gonna say? What was that movie? In Crazy Stupid Love.
Yeah. Steve
Carell says to his wife, or ex-wife, I guess at the time. He said it when they were together. He said, "She is the perfect package." What was it? Perfect package of. She can be beautiful and sexy at the same time, something like that.
Yeah.
I have to look up the exact quote, but she's just so, like, anytime she just like, I've seen like gifs of her on like Imgur and stuff, and she goes from like, even in her like bloopers, she goes from like a regular like, I'm gonna kick some ass face to like this smile, and it's just like, it just lights up the goddamn room.
I know, she has found her place in Hollywood.
God, man, yeah, and she's like we said in another episode, for me, and this is for me, to me, Christopher Reeve will always be Superman, and now she is that for Wonder Woman. Sorry, Linda Carter, like we said before, but she is Wonder Woman.
It's like, there's certain people like that. There's Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. Certain people that just they are that person. There's no way around it.
Exactly.
They are that character, and yeah, she's nailed Wonder Woman.
She definitely fucking nailed it. I would also say that about Jeffrey Dean Morgan playing the comedian. It's like he fucking stepped out of the pages of that book, man. I didn't even know who that guy was before that movie. It's like, holy fuck.
You know what's funny? Michelle will not watch The Watchmen because I've told her that.
So we say who watches The Watchmen? It's not Michelle.
No, it's not Michelle.
Why?
Michelle? She loves Jeffrey Dean Morgan. His role in Grey's Anatomy, he was like this super sweet, nice guy. He was Katherine Heigl's love interest for the first 2 seasons.
Right, and he's a good-looking dude.
He's
so
a good. He plays like a heart like he has a faulty heart. He's dying, and she falls in love with like Stockholm syndrome.
Okay.
Yeah, and. He's like the sweetest, funniest. He's just got this charisma through the roof, and I'm like, that's not what he's like in the fucking Watchmen.
So she's like, I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, dude, I don't want to watch it because it just ruins her vision of what
this guy is. Wouldn't you think, Michelle, that he's such a good actor that you want to see him spread out a little more? And I gotta say, I don't know if you're a Walking Dead fan. Yeah. I recently became one.
He's an asshole in that.
He's a fucking prick, and he is awesome. I want to see so much more of him. I actually like him as you know what? I'm the opposite of the spectrum. Maybe I don't want to watch Grey's Anatomy because he's just I know him as such an asshole.
Another thing he is where he's a great asshole is Supernatural. The American Supernatural.
I heard he was on Supernatural.
Yeah, he plays their dad.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, he is just the biggest asshole dad in the world.
And you know what? I am looking forward to, just to get back on topic, if they do a Flashpoint movie, and if for those of you who don't know the story of Flashpoint in the comics, it gets reverse step. Spoiler alert, that Bruce Wayne dies in this alternate future when Flash goes back and changes the past. Bruce Wayne dies, his parents live, his dad becomes Batman, and his mom becomes the Joker. So if they were to do a Flashpoint movie, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and I can't remember her name right now, but the girl who plays Maggie in The Walking Dead, which is weird, because he never was on The Walking Dead at that point, they are both together as Martha and Thomas Wayne. So just picture Jeffrey Dean Morgan as a fucking asshole, don't take no shit Batman.
Killing Batman. He kills people.
I want to see it so much. If they were going to do any movie, like if they just decided, fuck it, we're not going to do any more DC movies after Justice League. Just lead with Flashpoint and just do that plot. Yeah. You'll be fine.
I will say another thing about Justice League. The guy they have playing the Flash, he's not the same.
Dude.
Yeah. He's not the same as the TV Flash.
No, definitely not.
But he plays it definitely. He's got a fun quality to him.
I think like for me, I was like, dude, I'm gonna see Batman again. Not anymore. It goes more like I want to see Aquaman.
Yeah.
Then like almost basically a tie is I want to see what Flash does. Then Wonder Woman. Yeah. Then Batman. And then Cyborg. And then Superman. Like maybe there's more depth to say. We're gonna see the movie. Maybe we'll like Cyborg a little more. But I'm telling you right now, that Flash is. I just love like. He's just like the nerdiest dude, and I just like that. I laugh every time I watch that scene. You're probably laughing about the same scene too, where Batman does his fucking disappearing act whenever he's talking to Gordon, Christopher Gordon, and he's like, "Well, they just left, didn't they?" It's like, that's rude. And then he takes off. It's freaking awesome, man. It's so perfect. Like I'm looking, that, and that's a good thing about the Flash. This Flash that I will say that Grant Gustin doesn't have is that the Flash in the CW series is. I'm serious. Yeah, I'm sad. Yeah. And yeah, sure, he cracks a joke once in a while, but we do not get the Wally West we see in the comics.
No. Where
he's fucking around with like Green Lantern and shit like that. And that's another thing that is rumored to happen in Justice League. Is Green Lantern might make an appearance?
Well, he could use it. He could use an image update for Green Lantern.
So Ryan, see, I didn't hate Green Lantern. I actually enjoyed the movie, but yeah, there were some parts that were like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it almost like What's it? Mark Strong as Sinestro.
Definitely. If they were ever to just redo another, they are going to eventually probably. If they do, just put Mark Strong back in the role. Like I mean, if you can do it with fucking Mufasa, I'm sure you could do it with Mark Strong. Yeah. You know, seriously.
He was great as Sinestro. Like he was, because the Sinestro in there, he's not the yellow evil Sinestro. He's still a Green Lantern in that movie.
I want to see him be evil because I know he wouldn't be the same kind of evil, but Mark Strong was fucking awesome in Kick-Ass.
Yeah.
Like fucking unbelievably awesome. So, and was he in Kingsman as well?
Yes.
Yes, I think he was.
Yes,
Another movie I'm looking forward to seeing, the second one, which I haven't seen. So, but anyway, going back to Justice League. So so I'll just, like I've already said, I'm looking forward to Aquaman shit because Jason Momoa, man, he's just like, he turns around, he's like, fuck, that guy's ripped as shit. Like his bro,
my brother,
he looks
just like him.
Looks just fucking like him. You know, I'll ask Mace if I can post a picture of him and put him next to Jason Momoa, and we'll see. Because they're pretty damn fucking close. I mean, like, obviously, like, Momoa is Momoa, but at the same time, they're pretty damn freaking close. Furry on the top, fucking buff on the... I'm surprised he didn't go as Aquaman. All I need to do is just spray paint some tattoos on. He's done. Kind of cold, though, I guess.
Speaking of Aquaman... You know, it's kind of cool that horror has kind of been making a comeback lately, right?
Yeah.
One of the kings of this new wave of horror is James Wan.
Right. He was the dude that did Mother, right? Or no?
He's the one who did Insidious.
Right.
Insidious, both of them. He did the first 3 Saw movies, and he did the Conjuring movies.
Conjuring, right. Who am I thinking that did Mama?
Mama
was
is...
the one with the weird, creepy
Mama
lady
is,
that I thought that was fucking fake, and he told me it's real, and I'm scared now. Yeah. But anyway.
I can't remember. And he's the guy who did Mama also did the new It movie.
Right, that's what you were saying. Yeah. Anyway, so go on.
Anyway, but James Wan made the Aquaman movie that they just are part of the...
Sweet.
So it's like... Are we going to have, like, a terrifying underwater world? Because underwater's fucking scary as shit to begin with.
Yeah. And on top of it, he actually has kind of a scary villain he's going up against. He's going up against Black Manta. And for those of you who don't know who Black Manta is, just Google him. He's basically a big black suited dude that has, like, a giant manta metal head, which sounds ridiculous, but if it's done right, it'll look badass, and that will be fucking scary to see underwater.
Oh, yeah.
So he will work the shit out of that, I think. So, Mom, I was going to look up. Just out of curiosity.
He has he's from Mexico. I can't remember his name.
Andy Muschietti?
Yeah, Andy Muschietti.
Muschietti, okay, that's how you pronounce it. And he wrote it too. So.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Anyway, so I'm looking forward to Aquaman 2, I must say.
You got to give them credit.
Yeah.
The running joke is that Aquaman is the lamest member of the Justice League.
And they seem to use him a lot in this movie, at least in the trailers, anyway. So.
Somehow they found a way to make him cool.
Yeah, I know, right? Actually, like, I found there was one moment always in comics that I found Aquaman cool, and it was JLA number 0. It was in the 90s, or early 2000s. And basically what happened was a bunch of aliens are invading Earth, and the Justice League forms to try and stop them, right? Mm-hmm. So, which basically is sort of going to happen in this movie. If they use the same scene in 0, I'll probably lose my shit in the theater. I'll just be like, yes! Because he's like, Aquaman's surrounded by no, he's not surrounded. He's, one dude comes up to him and he goes, what are you going to do, man? What are you going to talk to fish? Well, basically, like he does in the trailer. It's like, what are you going to do? You know, you can't do anything. You don't have these powers, whatever, what are you going to do? And he says, well, I can locate the part of your brain that belonged to your marine ancestors, and then the guy just drops to the fucking ground and give you a massive seizure. So Aquaman fucking went full on epileptic on this guy. It's like, holy shit! I thought that was pretty awesome. And then in like the new 52, when they rebooted him again, they had him, he was sitting there eating fish and like a Long John Silver or something like that. Yeah. They're like, what are you doing? You're Aquaman, you can't eat fish. He's like, who the hell says I can't eat fish? Like, well, so? Like, every guy's got to eat, man. I mean, I'm not comparing us to cows or whatever, but we eat we're mammals or whatever.
Yeah, we eat other mammals.
We eat other mammals. I mean, but anyway, yeah. I'm looking for if that, like I say, if that's in the fucking show.
Or isn't there also another one where he's like, they took Aquaman. It's like, what can you do? And all of a sudden, a shark jumps up and bites them.
Yeah, fuck you. Like the first Injustice video game.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes did a commercial. It was really funny. So they're fighting in this video game, right? And Jason Mewes is Aquaman. Yeah. And there's a really cool special move where Aquaman summons sharks to fucking take you away. And
fucking
shit.
Sharknado.
Yeah, really. And that Jason Mewes goes, Aquaman's got mad sharks! And he throws it away. I'm like, yeah, that's right, man. People, like, seriously, people underestimate this dude. And I like in the trailer, like one of the trailers, how, like, God, this has become a fucking Aquaman. So, but anyway, how he's just being tossed through the air like a rag doll and being caught all the time. Like, he's tossed up in the air and he's spiking people, he's falling, and then Cyborg picks him up, and he's like, my man, or whatever. And then, like, he lands on the fucking Batmobile, and it's like, holy man, like, you're just using him all over the place. I know there's probably going to be a joke in there, like, so I got, Batman's going to be like, I got the Batmobile, this and that, and whatever, everybody's going to plan their thing. Yeah. It's like, so what are you gonna do? He's like, he'll say something you just watch or some shit like that. Or anyway, I'm looking forward to it. Quickly, we'll talk about the others. So, again, we talked about Aquaman, Flash the most. Looking forward to seeing more Batman because he's the gatherer of all these people.
Yeah, he's the brains behind it. So. Henry Cavill, he's okay as Superman. He'll be back.
He's alright. He's not terrible.
I want to see more of the side, the ones that aren't the five main characters. Like we talk about Green Lantern possibly being in it. Another one. I like Stephen Amell, but he doesn't really feel like the Green Arrow to me. Yeah, I'm used to like the Robin Hood look and at least the beard. Give me the beard at least.
Yeah, that'd be. I would totally agree with that. Who would you cast in a feature film as Green Arrow? We'll just quickly do that. I know it was there was a Kevin Smith did a show at least called shit. Oh fuck! I totally forgot the name of it. But Geeking Out with that dude from Heroes. God, I just can't remember people today. Anyway, so he was interviewing Matt Damon. Haven't talked to Matt Damon in a while. So he's like, your bro Ben is in these other movies. Maybe they might come up to you and ask you to do one of these, so I'm going to let you read off these characters, right? So he did a couple, and he had him say Shazam and stuff. Oh, we'll talk about Shazam as well right away. But he fucking did the line of Green Arrow in The Dark Knight Returns, like the comic book series, the one-armed Green Arrow.
Yeah.
It was chills, man.
Yeah.
It was chills.
He's
a little too, but he's doing too polished, but...
The thing is like Batman's generation of one is like they're all old. Yeah. Batman's old. I mean, at this point, Ben Affleck's Batman is supposed to be like the Dark Knight Returns Batman.
So you technically, maybe not necessarily, because people want to probably see a two-armed Green Arrow for a little while. Yeah. So have him come in the movie, have him lose his arm at the end of it.
I know in the comic book, The Dark Knight Returns, they hint at it, but didn't Superman rip his arm off?
I believe so.
Because Superman's basically at this point a pawn of Reagan and the government.
Yes, I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah.
So that'd be messed if that happened.
Basically, because the whole Justice League was forced into retirement, and basically the government forced them to it and turned Superman on them.
Yeah, so they probably want to switch that up for the movie.
Yeah.
But maybe Superman gets a hold of some kryptonite, or like I think it's red kryptonite that makes him evil and shit.
Fuck was the one line.
Rips his arm off.
I love the DC animated version of that movie. They killed it when they did the DC animated version of the.
Yeah, they did it. And I've got to watch those again. They did a really good job.
They did a really good job. I love the line where Clark comes up, like Batman and Superman are fighting, and Superman looks like.
He's played by Kevin Conroy too, right?
No, he's played by Peter Weller.
Yes, he's played by, which is actually a good choice.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But Superman is coming up to him, he's like, are you insane? He's like, I could kill you. What are you doing? Yeah. He's like, they won't stand for you anymore. Yeah. If it's not me, it'll just be someone else. And then Batman's like, really? Who do they send after you?
Exactly, yeah, fuck. Yeah, okay.
I love that.
Yeah, no, it's a good adaptation. Actually, the DC animated,
That is where they kill.
That is where they shine, man. And so that, yeah, especially like the Flashpoint Paradox.
Yeah, the Flashpoint Paradox, they did great with that.
Oh, very awesome.
A lot of Grey's Anatomy stars in that one for some reason.
Yeah, that's right. You were saying that. Yeah.
Like the two main ones, Batman and the Flash, are both played by main characters from Grey's Anatomy.
Right. Yeah.
Kevin McKidd plays Batman.
Right.
He plays Dr. Owen Hunt on Grey's Anatomy, and then Justin Chambers plays the Flash, and he plays Dr. Alex Karev on
Right. Yeah.
Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, like, and just to quickly touch on, I mean, we're obviously looking forward to Wonder Woman. Seeing her again.
Oh, Gal Gadot could play Wonder Woman until she's old.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck shit. Yeah.
I don't think she's gonna age though. Yeah. Did you realize that she is like a mother of two, and she's like
nuts, man. She's awesome. Nuts. I mean, like, she's got fucking.
I love her. Her husband owns a shirt, and it's got like the restroom woman, and it says your wife, and then it's got one of Wonder Woman, and he's like my wife.
Very nice. Very nice, man. Yeah, he lucked out big time in so many ways. Yeah. So we're looking forward to Justice League, man. A lot of cool scenes to look forward to. Hopefully there's a really cool appearance. I personally would not mind seeing Martian Manhunter.
That is the other one I was going to say.
Yeah,
Martian Manhunter, because you watch all the other Justice League stuff, whether it's video games, cartoons, whatever. He's a big character. He's a big one in there, and it's like, I wouldn't. And he's also in some of he's in Supergirl.
Well, he's in Supergirl, and I gotta say he rocks. The guy, I can't remember his name, but he rocks that part. He's really good, really good. Put him in the show, but if not, if you're not gonna cast, what's his name? I can't remember his name right now. Idris Elba as Green Lantern, like Jon Stewart Green Lantern. Cast him as Martian Manhunter. I would love to see that shit. He's fucking awesome, that dude. But anyway, Justice League, man. Unite the Seven is what they say.
The Seven.
So there's going to be something. Something.
Well, the Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Batman, The Flash, and Cyborg. And then there's probably going to be Superman and someone else.
That's what I mean. So, and according to like a Big Bang Theory, kind of like a contest where you could spin this wheel and it would land on a scene from Big Bang Theory, talking about a character from the Justice League, and one of the characters mentioned on that wheel was Green Lantern.
It's probably going to be Green Lantern.
That's my guess.
Yeah.
But hey, whatever. Also, just real quick announcement that Zachary Levi is going to be playing Shazam. I think that's all right.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me.
Because he's going to have a youthful quality to him, and he's like, here comes the smolder, right? From Tangled. So I'm looking forward to that. Really. Yeah, I think he'll do awesome. I think he'll do all right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like, come on. I think he'll do good. So, yeah. You gotta nail that boyish personality, because he's a boy. Shazam's a boy, but he has fucking unbelievable superpowers.
That could be literally the funnest movie in the DC universe, because, I mean, Wonder Woman's awesome, but, like, a kid who turns into a superhero.
Yeah, that's like, holy shit.
That is like the coolest, one of the coolest. I always kind of liked Shazam.
Yeah.
I thought he was always kind of a cool idea.
Yeah. Also sort of the same thing they could do, they could even have him in a movie too, with Shazam, is Blue Beetle, sort of the same thing. He's a younger kid, and he just happens to get this scarab suit on him that makes him basically invulnerable when he wears it. So, you're just giving kids these freaking powers, and they're just trying to learn how to use them and stuff. So I'm looking forward to those as well. They've seen the trailer from them and stuff. And
please don't. I'm Shazam. I'm sad.
Oh man, I could just see it. Like I could just see all this. Yeah, then he's gonna eventually have to fight The Rock, who's gonna be fucking serious as hell as Black Adam.
Black Adam.
So it's like you have The Rock being serious, and then you have this Zachary Levi kid like. I can see it, man. It's gonna be good.
The Rock, when he gets like firm, like he's awesome as like he's always like that big kind of like fucking. There's two versions of The Rock in my head. Three. Okay. There's the wrestling catchphrase Rock. There's this serious kind of movie star, action star, always no jokes for Rock. And then there's the guy who fucking lip syncs Taylor Swift songs.
So yeah, I'm very interested to see where this movie's gonna go. So, but where that movie's gonna go, and where Justice League's gonna go. So I'm hoping we get over So far, the best DC movie we've gotten is Wonder Woman, and the closest second, I guess you could say, is Suicide Squad, but like with its flaws.
Yeah.
So, I don't think they'll top Wonder Woman.
No.
But I think this should be fun if they do it correctly. I hope so.
And truth be told, I might lose some nerd cred here, but I have no freaking clue who Steppenwolf is.
He's like Darkseid's stepfather. He's just like a minion of Darkseid. You're not gonna lose too much nerd cred because the new gods are kind of that's far down the pipeline.
Okay.
So don't worry. It's like me with the Guardians of the Galaxy. I had no fucking idea who these guys were, and then I saw a trailer. I'm like, all right, I'm in. And now it's like my favorite Marvel movie. So anyway, yeah. So until next time, I'm Big Mike.
I'm just a pretty person.
And like we said, unite the seven. Whoever,
Whichever one you want.
I hope it's Green Lantern or If they would be awesome if they just threw us for a loop and it's like Plastic Man. I would watch a Plastic Man movie, to be honest. I would watch one.